They say there's a holler out in Elliott County where the fog rolls in early and don't ever quite leave. The trees grow tight together down there, like they're whispering to one another, and deep in them woods, where the wind don't blow and the birds don't sing, there's a child. She don't move like a living thing. She don't blink, and she never, ever speaks. Folks call her the silent child of Skullbone Holler. Welcome to Kentucky Melody, where the hills hold stories, and sometimes so do the graves. If you love hauntin' hollers, ghost trails, and true Appalachian chill, go on and hit that subscribe button, 'cause tonight we're heading straight into Skullbone. Now, Skullbone Holler don't show up on no map. It's off a narrow road near Sandy Hook. You'll pass a rusted cattle gate, and from there the land drops into a tight, deep bowl of pine and fog. The name Skullbone goes back over 100 years. Some say it was from a feud gone bad. A body left in the woods, nothing but a skull remaining. Others say the name came from the white creek stones that looked like scattered bones, all along the water's edge. Back in the day, a few families called that place home. Loggers, moonshiners, mountain folks who lived hard and died harder. But by the 1930s, they started leaving. Too many odd things started happening. Dogs gone missing, axes disappearing off porches, and more than once, kids come home talking about the girl in the woods. In 1912, a little girl named Maddie Catherine Barnes vanished. She was only 6 years old. Her mama turned her back for a minute to check the wash bucket, and when she looked again, Maddie was gone. No scream, no sound, just gone. They searched high and low. Dogs, neighbors, even the preacher joined in. They found one shoe, set neatly at the edge of a mossy old sinkhole, but the hole weren't deep. She wasn't in it, and she weren't ever found. That's when the sightings began. In the 70s, a hunter from Moorhead said he saw a little girl just standing in the tree line at first light. Said her eyes were black, not like no color, just black all over. She didn't move, didn't blink, didn't make a sound. He tried to walk toward her, and she turned, walked right into the trees without so much as a rustle. When he got home, there was a muddy handprint on the inside of his back window, and he lived alone. Then the stories changed again. Folks driving through Skullbone after dark said they'd see her in the back seat. They'd feel a chill, catch a pale shape in the rear view, and when they turned round, nothing but the windows fogged up from the inside. One man said his daughter started crying one night on the drive home. "She's too close," she whispered. "She's too close to my face." He pulled over, but there weren't nobody there. Just tiny, barefoot prints in the fogged glass. Folks call her the silent child 'cause nobody's ever heard her speak. But the ones that see her, they don't come back the same. Some lose their voice. Some lose their mind. Some go missing altogether. So what is she? A ghost? A cursed child? Something older? That took the shape of a girl and never stopped stalking Skullbone? They say the holler's a thin place where the veil's worn thin and things can crawl through. Things that don't blink. Things that don't speak. Things that follow you home. So, let me ask you, if you were driving past that holler and saw a barefoot little girl standing still in the trees, Would you stop? Would you help? Or would you keep driving? Lock your doors and pray you don't hear her breath in the back seat. Thanks for listening to Kentucky Melody. If you've ever heard of Skullbone Holler or seen a ghost with black eyes and no voice, drop your story in the comments. And don't forget, out here in these hills, some ghosts don't scream. They just watch. We'll see y'all next time. Till then, mind the back seat.